Ever wake up in the middle of the night, clutching your leg in agony from a sudden cramp? You're not alone. Over 60% of Americans over 60 face this pain. But what if the solution isn't in your medicine cabinet, but in your kitchen? In this video, I'll reveal 10 delicious, everyday foods that can stop leg cramps for good. No pills needed. Stay tuned to sleep better and keep your legs strong. Let's transform your nights starting now. Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Bennett, a nutrition expert with over 15 years helping seniors across America live pain-free. Today, I'll share 10 foods to stop leg cramps, why they work, and mistakes to avoid for restful nights. Whether you're in California or New York, these tips will keep your legs strong. Subscribe now to join our community and get weekly health tips to age vibrantly. Let's dive in and start your journey to cramp-free living. All right, let's start by getting to the root of the problem, leg cramps in seniors. If you've ever felt that sudden, sharp pain in your calf or thigh, especially at night, you know it's more than just a nuisance. It's exhausting and frustrating. But here's the good news. Understanding why these cramps happen is the first step to stopping them, and I'm here to break it down for you in a way that's clear and empowering. So, what exactly are leg cramps? They're involuntary muscle contractions, often in the legs, that can last from a few seconds to several minutes. For many seniors, they strike at night, disrupting sleep and leaving them drained the next day. According to the American Medical Association, over 60% of people over 60 experience these cramps regularly. But why? Let's talk about the main culprits. First, nutrient imbalances. As we age, our bodies may not absorb key minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium as efficiently. These minerals are essential for smooth muscle function. Without enough of them, your muscles can misfire, leading to those painful spasms. For example, low potassium can make your muscles overly sensitive to nerve signals, triggering cramps out of nowhere. Second, dehydration plays a huge role. As we get older, our sense of thirst weakens, and many seniors don't drink enough water. Add in medications like diuretics, commonly prescribed for high blood pressure, and you're losing fluids and electrolytes faster than you realize. This imbalance can make cramps more frequent and intense. Third, poor circulation is a big factor. Conditions like varicose veins or sitting for long periods can slow blood flow to your legs, starving your muscles of oxygen and nutrients. This is especially common in seniors who may be less active or have underlying health issues like diabetes or peripheral neuropathy, which can also irritate nerves and trigger cramps. Now, let me share a quick story. Susan, a 68-year-old from Florida, was waking up every night with leg cramps. She was taking a diuretic for her blood pressure, which was flushing out potassium and magnesium. After working with her doctor to adjust her diet, adding foods we'll talk about soon, she cut her cramps by 80% in just 2 weeks. Stories like Susan's show that leg cramps aren't something you have to live with. So why focus on nutrition to fight cramps? Because food is a natural, safe way to restore those missing nutrients, improve circulation, and hydrate your body without relying on pills that might have side effects. The foods we're about to explore will target these root causes, helping you sleep better and move with confidence. Think of it as building a strong foundation for your muscles, starting with what's on your plate. Ready to discover the foods that can change the game? Let's dive into how simple ingredients can make a big difference in keeping your legs cramp-free. Let's talk about something simple yet powerful for stopping leg cramps. Hydration. You might be surprised to learn that dehydration is one of the top reasons seniors wake up with those painful muscle spasms. As we age, our body's thirst signals weaken, and many of us don't drink enough water. Especially if you're busy or taking medications like diuretics, which flush out fluids. This can throw your electrolytes like potassium and magnesium out of balance, leaving your muscles primed for cramps. So, how much water do you need? For most seniors, aiming for 1.5 to 2 liters a day, about 6 to 8 glasses, is a great start. But this depends on your weight, activity level, and health conditions. Plain water is fantastic, but to supercharge your hydration, foods and drinks rich in electrolytes, like the coconut water we'll cover later, can make a big difference. Unlike sugary sports drinks like Gatorade, which can spike blood sugar or add sodium, natural options hydrate without the downsides, keeping your muscles calm and happy. Here's a quick tip. Keep a reusable water bottle with you and add a slice of lemon or cucumber for flavor. It's an easy way to make drinking water fun and stay on track. For example, Mary, a 72-year-old from Arizona, used to get cramps after gardening. She started sipping water with a splash of lemon throughout the day, and her cramps dropped significantly in just a week. Hydration isn't just about preventing cramps. It helps your muscles recover, improves circulation, and keeps your energy up. Think of water as the foundation for all the foods we're about to explore. Without it, even the best diet won't work as well. So, grab that glass of water, and let's move on to the top 10 foods that'll team up with hydration to keep those cramps at bay. Top 10 foods to prevent cramps. 1. Banana. Let's kick off our top 10 with a classic, bananas. Often called nature's electrolyte pill, bananas are a powerhouse for preventing leg cramps, and here's why. Each medium banana packs about 400 milligrams of potassium, a key mineral that regulates muscle contractions and nerve signals. Low potassium can make your muscles twitchy, leading to those painful nighttime cramps, especially common in seniors as muscle mass and hydration naturally decline. Plus, bananas have a touch of vitamin B6, which supports nerve health and can ease tingling or restless legs. Compared to other potassium-rich fruits like oranges, 300 milligrams, or watermelon, 170 milligrams per cup, bananas are a quick, portable option you can grab anywhere. For the best results, choose slightly green bananas. They have less sugar and more resistant starch, perfect for seniors managing diabetes. Just one a day can make a big difference. How do you add bananas to your routine? Slice one over oatmeal for breakfast, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and Greek yogurt, or pair it with a handful of almonds for a muscle-friendly snack. For example, John, a 70-year-old from Texas, started eating a banana every morning. Within a week, his nighttime cramps were nearly gone, and he felt more energized for his daily walks. A quick note, bananas are safe for most, but if you have kidney issues or high blood sugar, check with your doctor, as too much potassium or sugar could be a concern. In those cases, we'll cover alternatives like avocados later. Bananas are your first step to stronger, cramp-free legs, simple, delicious, and probably already in your kitchen. Keep that water bottle handy to boost their benefits. And let's move on to the next food that'll supercharge your muscle health. 2. Avocados. Next up on our list is the creamy, dreamy avocado, a true superstar for stopping leg cramps. Avocados aren't just trendy, they outshine bananas with a whopping 975 milligrams of potassium per fruit, plus a hefty dose of magnesium. These minerals team up to regulate muscle contractions and calm overactive nerves, tackling cramps head-on. But that's not all. Avocados are loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats that reduce inflammation, a hidden trigger for muscle tightness, and help your body absorb vitamin D, crucial for muscle function. Compared to bananas, avocados offer more potassium and magnesium, plus those anti-inflammatory fats you won't find in most fruits. They're a game changer for seniors dealing with cramps and joint pain like arthritis. Have an avocado a few times a week is perfect. Mash it on whole grain toast with a sprinkle of pepper, blend it into a smoothie with berries, or toss it into a salad with spinach for a double dose of cramp-fighting power. Let me share a story. Linda, a 65-year-old from Chicago, struggled with nightly leg cramps and stiff joints. She started adding half an avocado to her lunch salad 3 times a week, and within 2 weeks, her cramps were less frequent and her knees felt looser. It's like a full-body support system in a green shell. A quick heads up, avocados are calorie-dense, so stick to half a fruit per serving if you're watching your weight. If you have kidney disease, check with your doctor due to the high potassium. For most, though, avocados are a delicious way to keep muscles relaxed and joints happy. Pair them with foods like salmon, which we'll cover soon, for even more benefits. Grab an avocado and let's keep building your cramp-free life, one tasty bite at a time. 3. Spinach. Let's move on to a green powerhouse. Spinach. This isn't just your average salad leaf. It's a nutrient-packed ally for stopping leg cramps. Spinach is loaded with magnesium, which acts like a natural muscle relaxer, calming those twitchy nerves that trigger cramps, especially at night. But what makes spinach stand out? It's got natural nitrates that boost blood flow to your legs, delivering oxygen and nutrients to prevent spasms and reduce fatigue. A big win for seniors with sluggish circulation. Compared to other greens like kale or Swiss chard, spinach shines with its nitrate content, making it a top choice for improving blood flow. To get the most benefits, Lightly steam or saute it. Cooking reduces oxalates, which can block magnesium and calcium absorption. Try tossing spinach into a morning omelet, blending it into a smoothie with bananas, or adding it to a cozy evening soup. Here's a real-life example. Linda, a 67-year-old from Chicago, used to wake up with leg cramps that ruined her sleep. She started adding a cup of cooked spinach to her dinners, and within 10 days, her cramps dropped, and she felt more energized. That's the power of this green gem. Spinach is also low in sodium and high in potassium, perfect for seniors watching their blood pressure. A quick note, if you're prone to kidney stones, go easy on raw spinach due to oxalates and talk to your doctor. For most, a small serving a few times a week is ideal. Pair it with vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers to boost iron absorption for extra energy. Spinach is your ticket to better circulation and relaxed muscles. Let's keep the momentum going with our next cramp-fighting food. 4. Pumpkin seeds. Next up, let's talk about a tiny but mighty cramp fighter, pumpkin seeds, or pepitas. Don't let their size fool you. Just 1 ounce delivers nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs, making them one of the most powerful foods for relaxing muscles and preventing those painful leg cramps. Magnesium calms overactive nerve signals, a common cause of spasms in seniors. But here's the bonus. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that boosts serotonin and melatonin, helping you sleep deeper and stay cramp-free through the night. Compared to other magnesium-rich foods like spinach or almonds, pumpkin seeds are a concentrated, portable option. They also outshine chia or sunflower seeds with their tryptophan content, giving you that extra sleep support. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, mix them into yogurt with a sliced banana, or enjoy a small handful as a bedtime snack. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted seeds to keep sodium low and benefits high. Let me share a story. Tom, a 71-year-old from Seattle, struggled with leg cramps and restless legs that kept him up at night. He started eating a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds before bed, and within a week, his cramps were less frequent and he was sleeping like a rock. That's the magic of this little seed. It's like a night shift worker for your muscles. A quick note, stick to unsalted pumpkin seeds, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. If you have trouble chewing, try blending them into a smoothie. For most seniors, 10 to 15 grams a day is perfect. Pumpkin seeds also help with tingling or restless leg syndrome thanks to their magnesium and healthy fats. Pair them with a glass of coconut water for an electrolyte boost. We'll cover this soon. Ready to add this snack to your routine? Let's keep building your cramp-free life with the next food on our list. 5. Salmon and sardines. Let's dive into 2 fishy superheroes for stopping leg cramps. Salmon and sardines. These fatty fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation, a sneaky culprit behind muscle tightness and cramps. They also deliver vitamin D and calcium, a dynamic duo for smooth muscle function and nerve health, crucial for seniors. Sardines, with their soft, edible bones, are especially rich in calcium, making them a top pick for those who don't tolerate dairy. Compared to plant-based omega-3 sources like flax seeds or walnuts, salmon and sardines offer a unique combo of calcium and vitamin D you won't find elsewhere. Aim for 2 servings a week. Think grilled salmon with roasted veggies or sardines on whole grain toast with avocado. Canned versions in water or olive oil are just as effective and budget-friendly. Here's a real story. Maria, a 69-year-old from Florida, dealt with leg cramps and arthritis pain. She added sardines to her lunch salad twice a week, and within 3 weeks, her cramps were less frequent, and her joints felt less stiff. That's the power of these fish. They fight cramps and boost mobility. A quick tip, choose low-sodium canned options to avoid blood pressure spikes. If fish isn't your thing, we'll talk about alternatives like algae-based omega-3 supplements later, but they won't match the calcium punch of sardines. For seniors with low vitamin D from limited sun exposure, these fish are a game changer, helping prevent cramps day or night. Try pairing salmon with spinach for a meal that hits multiple cramp-fighting nutrients at once. Salmon and sardines are your allies for stronger muscles and calmer nights. Keep that water bottle handy to amplify their benefits. And let's move on to the next food to keep your legs cramp-free. 6. Yogurt. Now, let's talk about a creamy, delicious way to fight leg cramps. Yogurt. This isn't just a tasty treat. It's a powerhouse of calcium, vitamin D, and protein, all essential for keeping your muscles strong and cramp-free. Calcium helps regulate muscle contractions, while vitamin D boosts its absorption, calming those overexcited nerves that trigger spasms. Plus, yogurt's probiotics support gut health, improving how your body absorbs cramp-fighting minerals like magnesium and potassium, which is a big win for seniors. Compared to other calcium sources like sardines or leafy greens, Greek yogurt stands out for its high protein, almost double regular yogurt, and lower sugar, making it ideal for muscle repair and blood sugar control. A small serving a day can work wonders. Try it for breakfast with sliced bananas and pumpkin seeds, or as an evening snack with a drizzle of honey to relax your muscles before bed. Here's a real example. Sarah, a 66-year-old from Ohio, suffered nightly leg cramps. She swapped her evening dessert for Greek yogurt topped with berries. And within a week, her cramps eased, and she slept better. That's the magic of this simple food. If you're lactose intolerant, go for lactose-free or plant-based yogurts made from almond or coconut milk. They're often fortified with calcium and vitamin D for the same benefits. A quick tip: choose plain, unsweetened yogurt to avoid added sugars that can spike blood sugar. If you're on a low-sodium diet, yogurt's naturally low salt content is perfect. Pair it with foods like spinach or avocados from our list for a nutrient-packed meal. Yogurt is your go-to for stronger muscles and restful nights. Just a spoonful can make a difference. Let's keep going with the next food to keep those cramps at bay. 7. Eggs. Let's crack into a versatile cramp fighter, eggs. These little gems are more than just a breakfast staple. They're loaded with vitamin B12, which keeps your nerves firing smoothly and prevents those misfires that cause leg cramps. Eggs also provide high-quality protein, essential for repairing and strengthening muscles, especially as we age. The yolk, in particular, is a goldmine of vitamin D and healthy fats, supporting muscle function and nerve health, which is critical for seniors prone to nighttime spasms. Compared to other B12 sources like chicken or beef liver, eggs are gentler on the stomach and easier to prepare. If you're watching cholesterol, don't skip the yolk entirely. Try one whole egg with extra whites for a balanced approach. 2 eggs a day can give your muscles the boost they need. Scramble them with spinach for a nutrient-packed breakfast, boil them for a quick snack, or make an omelet with avocado for a double dose of cramp-fighting power. Here's a real story. Anne, a 70-year-old from Colorado, dealt with leg cramps and weak legs that made walking tough. She added 2 eggs to her daily breakfast, and within 2 weeks, her cramps eased and she felt steadier on her feet. That's the power of eggs. They're like fuel for your muscles and nerves. For seniors with fatigue or balance issues, the B12 and protein in eggs can also improve energy and coordination. A quick note: cook eggs gently, boil, poach, or scramble with a splash of olive oil to keep nutrients intact. Avoid pairing with high-sodium bacon to keep blood pressure in check. Eggs work beautifully with other foods on our list, like yogurt or sweet potatoes, for a complete muscle-supporting meal. Ready to make eggs your new go-to? Let's move on to the next food to keep your legs strong and cramp-free. 8. Coconut water. Let's refresh with a tropical cramp buster, coconut water. Known as nature's sports drink, coconut water is a hydration hero packed with electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, calcium, and a touch of sodium, everything your muscles need to stay cramp-free. A single cup delivers around 600 milligrams of potassium, more than a banana, making it a powerhouse for preventing those painful leg spasms, especially if dehydration or medications are to blame. It's a game-changer for seniors whose bodies often struggle to stay hydrated. Compared to plain water, coconut water adds that electrolyte boost to keep muscles functioning smoothly. Unlike sugary sports drinks like Gatorade, it's low in sugar and free of artificial flavors, perfect for seniors managing blood pressure or diabetes. Sip it after a walk, post-gardening, or in the evening to recharge electrolytes and prevent nighttime cramps. For a tasty twist, add a splash of lemon or mix it into a smoothie with spinach and yogurt. Here's a real example. Robert, a 73-year-old from Arizona, used to get leg cramps after his daily hikes. He started drinking a glass of coconut water each afternoon, and within a week, his cramps nearly vanished and he felt more energized. That's the magic of staying hydrated the natural way. Coconut water is especially helpful if you're on diuretics, which can deplete potassium and magnesium, triggering cramps. A quick heads up: Choose unsweetened coconut water to avoid extra sugar, and if you have kidney issues, check with your doctor due to the high potassium. For most, a cup a day is plenty to keep muscles happy. Pair it with foods like pumpkin seeds or eggs from our list for a complete cramp-fighting plan. Coconut water is your easy, refreshing step to better hydration and stronger legs. Let's keep going with the next food to banish those cramps for good. 9. Sweet potatoes. Let's savor a delicious cramp fighter, sweet potatoes. These vibrant tubers are like nature's mineral multivitamin, packed with potassium, magnesium, and calcium, 3 key players in keeping your muscles relaxed and cramp-free. A medium sweet potato delivers over 500 milligrams of potassium, rivaling bananas, plus beta-carotene and vitamin C, antioxidants that reduce inflammation behind muscle soreness. For seniors with arthritis or nighttime cramps, sweet potatoes are a tasty way to soothe both muscles and joints. Compared to bananas, sweet potatoes offer slow-digesting carbs, making them a great choice for stable blood sugar, especially if you're managing diabetes. Bake them with a drizzle of olive oil, mash them with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or blend them into a soup with spinach for a nutrient-packed dinner that helps prevent those disruptive nighttime spasms. Eating sweet potatoes in the evening can also promote better sleep, thanks to their muscle-soothing minerals. Here's a real story. Emma, a 68-year-old from Georgia, struggled with leg cramps that woke her up nightly. She started eating a small baked sweet potato with dinner 3 times a week, and within 10 days, her cramps were rare and she felt less stiff in the mornings. That's the power of this humble root. To maximize nutrients, bake or steam rather than boil to avoid mineral loss, and pair with protein like eggs for a complete meal. A quick note, sweet potatoes are calorie-dense, so stick to a small portion if you're watching your weight. If you have kidney issues, consult your doctor due to the potassium content. For most, they're a versatile, heart-healthy addition to your diet. Try combining them with yogurt or salmon from our list for an extra cramp-fighting boost. Sweet potatoes are your key to stronger, happier legs. Let's move on to the next food to keep those cramps at bay. 10. Almonds. Let's wrap up our top 10 with a crunchy, nutrient-packed gem, almonds. These little nuts are a powerhouse for fighting leg cramps, delivering a solid dose of magnesium to relax muscles and calm overactive nerves. Just a small handful, about 10 to 15 almonds, provides a big chunk of your daily magnesium plus vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that protects muscles from inflammation and fatigue. Almonds also offer healthy fats and a touch of calcium, making them a well-rounded choice for seniors looking to stay cramp-free. Compared to other magnesium-rich foods like spinach or pumpkin seeds, almonds stand out for their vitamin E and shelf-stable convenience, perfect for busy lifestyles. Sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into a smoothie with bananas, or enjoy as a mid-afternoon snack to keep cramps at bay all day and night. For example, David, a 72-year-old from California, added a handful of almonds to his daily routine. Within 2 weeks, his nighttime leg cramps faded and he noticed better energy and less muscle soreness. Here's a pro tip. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted almonds to avoid extra sodium, which can throw off your electrolyte balance. If chewing is tough, try almond butter on whole grain toast or make homemade almond milk for a magnesium boost. If you're watching calories, stick to 10 to 15 almonds a day to keep portions in check. Almonds also help with tingling or restless legs, thanks to their nerve-supporting nutrients. Pair them with foods like coconut water or sweet potatoes from our list for a synergistic effect that keeps your muscles strong and relaxed. Almonds are your portable, delicious ally for better circulation and cramp-free nights. Let's keep these tips in mind as we move to some lifestyle tweaks to supercharge your results. Mistakes to avoid when preventing leg cramps. Now that we've covered the top 10 foods to stop leg cramps, let's talk about some common mistakes that could sabotage your efforts. Even with the best diet, these slip-ups can make cramps worse, so listen up to keep your legs strong and pain-free. Avoiding these pitfalls is just as important as eating the right foods, and I'm here to guide you with simple, actionable tips to stay on track. First, eating too much salt. Sodium-heavy foods like processed snacks, canned soups, or fast food can throw off your potassium-sodium balance, making muscles more prone to cramping. Many seniors don't realize how much sodium sneaks into their diet, think chips or even some deli meats. Instead, stick to low-sodium options and lean on potassium-rich foods like bananas or sweet potatoes from our list. Check labels at the grocery store and aim for less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily as recommended by the American Heart Association. Second, drinking coffee or alcohol late in the day. That evening latte or a glass of wine might feel relaxing, but both can dehydrate you and overstimulate your nerves, triggering cramps. For example, Jane, a 67-year-old from Nevada, cut her evening coffee and switched to coconut water. Within a week, her nighttime cramps dropped significantly. Try herbal teas like chamomile or plain water in the evening to keep hydration steady and muscles calm. Third, skipping water entirely. While foods like coconut water are great, they don't replace plain water. Dehydration is a major cramp trigger, especially for seniors who may not feel thirsty as often. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses daily and keep a water bottle handy. Add a slice of lemon for flavor if plain water feels boring. This simple habit amplifies the benefits of the foods we've discussed. Finally, relying solely on medications. Drugs like quinine, sometimes prescribed for cramps, can have side effects and don't address root causes like nutrient deficiencies or poor circulation. Food-based solutions, like the ones we've covered, are safer and tackle the problem naturally. For instance, combining spinach and eggs in your diet can do more for your muscles than a pill without the risks. Avoiding these mistakes, high sodium, late-day caffeine or alcohol, skipping water, and over-relying on meds, sets you up for success. Pair these tips with our top 10 foods and you're building a solid plan for cramp-free nights. Let's move on to some lifestyle tweaks to make these changes even more powerful. Supportive lifestyle, exercise, and sleep. We've covered the top 10 foods to fight leg cramps, but food alone isn't the whole story. To truly keep those painful spasms at bay, let's add 2 powerful lifestyle habits: exercise and better sleep. These are game changers for seniors, boosting circulation, strengthening muscles, and helping your body make the most of those cramp-fighting nutrients we've talked about. Don't worry. These are simple, accessible changes anyone can make. No gym required. Let's dive in and build a lifestyle that keeps your legs strong and your nights restful. First, let's talk about exercise. Gentle movement is one of the best ways to prevent leg cramps by improving blood flow and keeping muscles flexible. Sitting too long or leading a sedentary lifestyle can starve your leg muscles of oxygen, making cramps more likely. A simple 5-minute routine daily can work wonders. Try calf stretches. Stand facing a wall, place one foot behind the other, and gently lean forward to stretch your back leg's calf for 30 seconds on each side. Or try chair yoga. Simple poses like ankle rolls or seated leg lifts can boost circulation. If you're up for it, a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood after dinner can do the trick. For example, Mike, a 70-year-old from Colorado, started doing a quick calf stretch before bed. Paired with his new habit of eating sweet potatoes, his nighttime cramps dropped by 90% in 2 weeks. You don't need to be an athlete. These small movements tell your muscles to stay active and relaxed. If you have mobility issues, talk to a physical therapist for tailored exercises, but even wiggling your toes while watching TV can help. The key is consistency. Combine these with foods like spinach or salmon from our list, and you're giving your muscles the nutrients and oxygen they need to stay cramp-free. Now let's talk sleep, because poor sleep can make cramps worse. When you're sleep-deprived, your muscles are more likely to tense up, and your body struggles to regulate nerve signals. Foods like pumpkin seeds with their tryptophan help, but your sleep setup matters too. Try keeping your legs straight while sleeping to avoid pointing your toes downward, which can trigger cramps. A small pillow under your knees can help. Also, avoid heavy blankets that pin your feet in one position. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine, like reading or sipping chamomile tea, can signal your body to wind down, making it easier to fall and stay asleep. Here's another tip. Try a warm foot soak before bed. Add a tablespoon of Epsom salt to warm water for a 10-minute soak. The magnesium in Epsom salt may be absorbed through your skin, relaxing muscles further. Pair this with a handful of almonds or a glass of coconut water, and you're setting yourself up for a calm, cramp-free night. For example, Susan, a 66-year-old from Florida, combined a nightly foot soak with her yogurt snack and saw her cramps vanish. Plus, she slept deeper than ever. One last note. If you're on medications like diuretics or have conditions like diabetes, check with your doctor to ensure your exercise and sleep habits align with your health plan. These lifestyle tweaks, gentle exercise, and better sleep work hand in hand with our top 10 foods to create a holistic approach. You're not just fighting cramps. You're building a stronger, healthier you. Let's wrap this up with how to put it all together for lasting results. Conclusion. We've just unpacked a powerful plan to say goodbye to leg cramps. From bananas and avocados to almonds and sweet potatoes. These 10 foods are your natural toolkit to soothe muscles, boost circulation, and restore vital nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and calcium. We also covered hydration, avoiding mistakes like too much salt or late-night coffee, and simple lifestyle tweaks like calf stretches and better sleep habits. Together, this isn't just a diet. It's a holistic strategy to help you sleep soundly, move confidently, and age vibrantly. Think about it. By adding these foods and habits, you're not just preventing cramps, you're strengthening your muscles, improving your energy, and even supporting your joints and heart. Imagine waking up refreshed, free from that midnight leg pain, ready to enjoy your day, whether it's a walk in the park or time with grandkids. For example, folks like Susan from Florida and Mike from Colorado transformed their nights with these simple changes. And you can too. Here's your next step. Pick 3 foods from our list, maybe bananas, yogurt, and pumpkin seeds, and try them this week. Pair them with a daily glass of water and a quick calf stretch. Share your results in the comments below. I'd love to hear which food you try first. If this video helped you, hit that like button to spread the word, and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss our tips for healthy aging. Want a 7-day meal plan to fight cramps? Let me know in the comments, and check the description for a link to our next video on building a cramp-free diet. You're not just fighting cramps, you're taking control of your health, one delicious bite at a time. Let's make those pain-free nights a reality. Stay strong, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.